Hello and welcome to another video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. Today I want to have a quick look at the Jade Stoa Normal. This is a new trial added in patch 4.2 that really has set the bar for fun in my books, but isn't all that hard. Firstly, an unavoidable AoE will pulse throughout the fight, and this is called Storm Pulse. On normal, this is very easy for your healers to heal through. Heavenly Strike is a tank buster that healers need to be aware of and heal through accordingly. The second ability you might see is called State of Shock. This grabs someone and attempts to throw them hard against the floor. To avoid killing this player, stack on the marker. Just after this, the boss will do Sweep the Leg. This AoE will be facing towards the players and where they just stacked. Simply move directly behind the boss to avoid this. Unrelenting Anguish is cast next, where the boss emanates large red spheres in a spiral pattern across the room. You need to avoid the AoEs and keep pounding away on that boss. During this, you will also get this purple line AoE to avoid that's targeted to a random player. Then it switches to this ad. Hakutai the Tiger needs to be tanked faced away from the group to avoid a deadly cleave. You need to avoid round AoEs, avoid these circular things as they put out bleed damage on your character. After the bleeds, you will see a marker on a single player. This player needs to split away from the group as far away as possible and take a hit from the Tiger's leap. If players are nearby, it can kill them. Next up, the Tiger goes to the center of this room to cast Roar of Thunder. This will explode a powerful ability depending on how much life the Tiger has remaining when he casts it, so in this case burst it as much as you can. After the Tiger finishes this attack, you are made incapable and thrown high into the air. The aim here is to get to the bottom again by avoiding red spheres, line AoEs, and standing close to the Tiger when he does his circular AoE like this. Now you cannot use abilities in this phase, so that means no healing other than your passive effects. Once you're all back on the floor, a couple seconds go by and now you can have complete use of your characters again. If you're a healer, pop CDs or a series of shields to mitigate as much of the ultimate ability he now casts. In addition to moves from phase 1, the only real difference is Hundredfold Havoc, which is a group of 2 AoE circle patterns that show their direction and then strike lightning in that pattern. Waiting for the first set to strike and then moving where they struck is a good way to avoid the second set, and if you did get hit you will have a paralysis debuff on you. After the strikes, people will be marked with AoEs and a marker above their head. This is a standard spread out and drop an AoE there that would increase in damage if people stacked it, so don't do that. The final real ability of the boss will be Distant Clap, or as my group calls it, the Giant Donut. For good extreme practice, it's best to learn to be inside the donut. Even if there's safety outside of it, praise be to the donut, trust in its ways of safety. And that's basically it guys, it's just a repetition of the new mechanics I discussed from this phase and those mixed in with phase 1. Hopefully this bite-sized guide was helpful to you. I had a blast with this trial personally, and everything learnt here sets you up nicely for the extreme mode. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.